G'day guys, welcome back to Wombat Gaming. Today I'm going to be showing you my top tips for the early game of Bellwright. This is tier 1 and we're going to get you to this tier 2 hall behind me. So these tips are going to be short, sharp and fast hopefully, and we're just going to get straight into it. So the first one is going to be a starting location. Now I've picked this starting location purely because of its resources. You are starting in the town up here, and essentially they want you to build your settlement. Now you can run all over the map trying to find a spot that's more suitable, but I tried to pick either this spot here or this spot here. You can see where I've built. It's quite nice and open. I didn't have to destroy too many trees and get rid of too many resources like berries, and I think there's like some flax down in here and stuff like that. So you want to try and not build over that until you can get farming up and running. So I have farming now, so I can start to build out into this area. You can see over here there's a lot more flat land as well, so I can put my farms down and things like that. So flat land I think is critical for this type of game. If you want to build a large settlement, you're going to want a large open space. So let's have a look at the resources that are in this area. So like I said, we have the flax, we have sage, we have hemp, we have some mud, which is going to be important towards the sort of the mid game of the tier 1, and I see more hemp over here. We also have forest around here where you can put traps. I've got plenty of traps land. We've got a little copper over this way, and yeah, like there's other resources around. We have lots of down in this way and up in here, lots of boars and deer, and up in the hills up here we've got wolves and rabbits and things like that as well. So plenty of resources in this area. So this would be my tip area for starting out. Now let me know if you've got a better location that you think is better for this starting location that is in Bellwright. Put that in the comments below. Alright, we'll get off to the next tip now, and that is where to find the resources that you need. So I've just shown you a few of those resources. The main ones that you're going to have probably trouble getting are like things like copper. We've got copper up in the hills here on the right. There's plenty of copper up here, but tin is one that people are struggling to find, I've noticed. So just a bit of a tin ore here if you notice, up in this little hill, and we've also got a bit of tin ore here. So this one's relatively close to my camp, which is good. So we've decided that it's a good location. We've also got some tin ore down here. So there's a couple of locations fairly close to this starting point that I've put the tin. Now another resource that a lot of people are finding it difficult to find is garlic. So we have garlic over here on this little knoll, and we have more garlic down in here as well. So these are the areas for garlic if you're looking for them. Now another thing that you'll be probably wanting to get sort of mid-game is wheat. Now the only place that I've managed to find wheat early on in the game anyway is down here. We have the wheat fields. Now this is run by bandits or brigands, I can't remember now. So you can't just walk in there and grab it. You need to be able to steal it from them. So let's get into that now. It's heading into night, so this is probably a good time to go down there and steal it. So we'll head on down there and I'll show you how you can steal this wheat fairly easily.
Happy days.
Okay, we are at the wheat fields. I'll show you where we are again on the map. And if you scroll out here, it's just down from Padstow. You can see this like windmill sort of symbol. Now this whole area is, as you can see, surrounded by like fortified structures, and as you get closer you will see that there are the red dots in your mini map will cover down the bottom. So if you do that, you're going to have to scout around the perimeter until you can get close enough without getting caught. Now I would stay close to a road like this. This would be my next tip in game. You can run a hell of a lot faster in this game using your agility. As you can see, my agility is not going down very fast at all. So if you have to get away, the road is the best option. Once you start running in here, you can see your adrenaline your agility just drops really, really fast. So stay on or near the road. So if you do need to make a run for it, you can just jump on the road. Now these guys are pretty strong, so I wouldn't suggest you take these guys on by yourself at the beginning of the game. This is a get in and get out really quickly. Now you can see I got red dots up there. They're coming this way, so we want to back away from that area again, and we'll try in a minute. We'll wait till they walk away, and we'll run into that area just there. This is where I found the best spot to get the because the road basically runs straight up into the wheat field. Another way would be probably around this side as well, but I haven't explored this side yet, but I'll show you in a second. We'll just wait for them to go away again, and hopefully we can get them to move away. This can take a few goes. So basically you only want to get a few, 3 or 4. You don't need too many. Once you've got the wheat, you can use a thresher and get the seeds from it and grow it yourself. So we will in a second, we'll see if that's far enough. We just want to really just run in there really quickly. All right, we're going to run in really quick just here. And you can just see it's everywhere. So you just want to grab, you know. Oh, we've been spotted, I think. We managed to get 1 wheat that time, but we're going to make a run for it. We don't want to take these guys on by themselves. So you can see what I mean about the road. Make sure you've got some food in your inventory as well. So you've got increased health and agility. That way you can make a run for it if you need to. They will eventually give up. Stop chasing you. There you go. See, they stopped chasing me already. So they get on back in. And just repeat and rinse. Just keep doing that until you get the wheat that you require. It's pretty, if you die, look, come back and grab your bag. But essentially that's the way that I got the wheat the first time. Okay guys, the next thing I want to talk about is straps. These things are super hard to get early game. You cannot make them yourself until you get to tier 2. So I'm going to show you a couple of ways that you can get them. These are the 2 best ways I've found anyway. So I'll just show you why you need them in your research. If you say you want to research your studded shirt, you can see down the bottom I need 4 straps. Now there's a lot of stuff in research that you're going to need straps for. There's also things that you're going to need straps for, like if you want to make, say, a simple pickaxe, you're going to need a strap to make that as well, and you can't mine without a pickaxe. So I will show you how you can get these. First off, we're going to show you the easiest way to do this. I would do this every single day. So let's head on over there now and I'll show you how to get at least 1 strap guaranteed every day. Alright, we are at a merchant's location. I'll show you where this is on the map. There are many of these locations probably throughout the world of Bellwright. This one is nice and close to the area where you're starting. You can see just down here, just above Padstow to the right, there is a merchant here. It's a craftsman's hut. So if you talk to this guy every day,
I'm open for business.
He should be able to sell you a strap. So he only, unfortunately, will give you 1 strap a day. So make sure you have 75 gold on you all the time. So, and you'll get at least 1 guaranteed strap a day. So this is the first and the easiest way to get the straps. The second way is to basically kill bandits. So we'll go off and kill some bandits now, and and if you get raids on your settlement as well, when you kill those bandits, they should every now and then drop straps as well. So I'll show you that in a second. Okay, we've got some bandits coming down the road here. We'll see if we can take these guys out and Alright, so let's see what they've got on them. And there you go. You can see we've got at least 1 strap on this guy, and we've got some gold and stuff as well. So killing bandits is going to be probably the best way to get straps. It just requires you to, find them and kill them. And yeah, you should be able to see if this other guy's got anything on him. And no straps on him. So you should pick up 1 for every couple of bandits that you kill. Okay, we're going to head on to the next thing that I want to show you guys. Okay guys, I want to talk about the fast travel signs of these things here. These are super handy. I would be using them. They do cost you 150 renown to put down, but essentially they're going to help you get around the map really quick and complete quests and also get to merchants that you need. So I'll show you on the map where I've placed mine so you can get an idea. Now I've placed one here just on top of the hill outside Padstow, and I could have got a little bit closer, but I'll show you why I put that one there in a second. We also have one, I've just run all the way to Farnsworth, avoiding bandits and just exploring a little bit. So I put one outside this town as well. And I also have one out just outside the Bradford area as well. So now the reason why I put this one down leads me into my next one. I'm going to talk about merchants, but I put this one down here because we have this merchant that I showed you earlier, the craftsman's one, where you can get the straps from. But also it's just on the hill above Padstow. But we also have another merchant that's kind of handy. at the beginning of the game when you do first get your garden. So I'll run up and I'll show you why. This merchant here essentially will sell you a bunch of seeds. You can pretty much get every seed here except for, I think, wheat is the only thing that she doesn't sell. You have to go and get that yourself. But let's go up and I'll show you this person really quickly. So there are a number of merchants all over the map. For some reason she isn't around at the moment, but this is, I'll quickly show you where the other merchants are while we're waiting for her to appear. All right, so this is where we are at the moment. We have the seed merchant here. We also have a merchant in the forest down in here that sells, I'm just not showing up on the map for some reason, that sells herbs and things as well. And we also have a exiled craftsman over here. Now this guy sells straps, I think, every now and then as well. So these merchants are quite handy. So if you do find one that's really handy, like the straps, like this craftsman here, that basically going to give you those straps every day, make sure that you use these guys. But this lady is hiding because, oh, there she is over here. So I'll just quickly show you the types of things that she sells.
Hello there. How may I assist you?
And you can see you can get radishes, cotton, beetroot, potatoes. Don't worry about, obviously, things like sage, flax, and hemp. Well, they are quite cheap, but I wouldn't bother, obviously. And then garlic, you can get seeds from her. Onion seeds as well, so you don't need to go and find garlic if you don't need it. I think they used to have garlic as a prerequisite for building the garden, but I don't think that's been removed now. And also, you know, if you need some, you know, mushroom stew or something while you hear turnips. But yeah, as you can see, lots of seeds. So this person is perfect for getting seeds. We've got a raid coming in, so we're going to, I think we're going to run on this one. But I'll show you the next thing next, and we'll get to that one. Okay, the next little tip that I'm going to show you guys is how to get renowned. Quite a simple way, actually. There are trophies that you can build. These guys, there's some boar trophy here, and we've got a stag one over here, and you can build a wolf's one as well. So basically all you need to do is go to your simple workbench, and now you can find them in this list here. I'll scroll down. So we have the boar trophy. You can see that one, it just requires a boar tusk, fur, and some wood. Now we'll use resources, but I think the boar is the easiest one and the best one. Stags can be quite hard to catch, so getting stag horns is really hard. And with the wolf trophy, you'd be using the wolf fangs. I'd suggest using those wolf fangs to give to elders, because then you earn trust in the villages that you're giving them to. So don't build the wolf ones, don't build the stag trophies, just build the boar ones, and I'll show you how to do that in a second. You can do it yourself through, if I can get the craft section up. So we just want to, let's find the, I'll get rid of that, and we'll find the wolf, the boar one. So basically you just need one boar tusk, 4 fur and 4 wood, and we'll show you, I'll place it down in a second, and I'll show you how much renown we get from doing this one. These are quite easy, there are plenty of boar around. The tusks, as far as I'm aware, I've not been able to find any other use for them other than making these trophies. And to be honest, the fur is quite plentiful, and of course you can get wood anywhere. So let's skip ahead, and I'll place one of these down and show you what we get for it. Alright, we're just about to complete this one. Alright, so we have our trophy now, so we'll go and place it somewhere nice where it's going to look good. We'll place it outside our hall on this side maybe. So at the moment you can see I've got 1215 renowned, so we'll just place this just, I don't know where we were going to put it, just here I guess. And you can see it went up to 1340. So it's not a lot of renown, it's 125, but it's still a way of getting some renown. So if you do have those tusks sitting around doing nothing and you have plenty of fur, I would suggest making as many of those as you can. It's going to help with your renown, that's for sure. Okay, the next thing I want to talk to you guys about is the different types of food and the benefits for them. If you go into your inventory, you'll see that you have this consumed food slot here. There are 3 of them, so you can put 3 different types of food into this area. Now you can see my health on the top left hand side and my agility are quite low. So meat is going to be one of the best ones. It's going to give you a plus 45 health, and also your stamina is going to go up. So if we put one of those in, you'll watch that bar go quite up. Now this is going to heal you as you go as well. Some other good ones here are the smoked mushrooms. These are really easy to get. That's going to increase your health as well and your stamina. So smoked mushrooms I would suggest, but these two are going to be really super easy to get, so make sure you have them. Once you've got a garden going, you can use things like the radish and the beetroot. So if you put one of these in here, you can see that I get an even further increase in my health and agility. So those things are going to be super handy if you're going to be taking on bandits or even fighting boars by yourself. That extra little bit of health and the agility to be able to run away if you need to is going to come in handy. Make sure that you have plenty of different types of food resources on you. This is super important. All right, something that you should be doing early game too with all your NPC companions is, I'll show you in a second, if you go into their inventory, you've got this thing called a bag. This bag, you need to make these bags and give them not only to yourself because it increases your carry capacity, but also give them to all your NPC companions as well. You drag it over into their storage area, you can see it doubles their inventory slots. That's going to be super handy when they're collecting things. Make sure that every single one of your NPCs has one of those bags on them. Okay, another really simple, quick one here, guys. If you build something in the wrong area or you want to get rid of something because it's in an area where you are trying to build, like I've put all these traps down, and early in the game there was plenty of trees here, but over time my village has expanded and these traps aren't probably doing the justice as they probably could. So what you need to do is open up your build menu, and then if you go to this top section up here, you can find the disabled building, and you can recover a small amount of resources. Now select that button and then just look at the item that you want to disassembled, and there you go. We got maybe, not sure what sort of resources we got back then. We actually got the traps themselves back, which is really good, so we didn't actually lose anything. So we could pretty much, the only thing that fell on the ground was the berries and the mushroom by the looks. But there you go, simple way of destroying things if you need to move them. Larger buildings, you'll get a small amount of resources back. Looks like the traps, you get them completely back, so don't be scared to move those traps around. Okay, my last tip for you guys today is research. Make sure that you always have something being researched. So the first one you're going to get is the research desk. This is for tier 1, and then of course when you get the hall over there, you're going to get a tier 2 research. But the reason why you want to keep researching things is you can see all the buildings have been researched here now. I don't need to do them. But if you come up into the tech tree, if you don't research things early on, you don't get access to things later. So in order to get, say, the short sword, you needed to have researched the rondel first. So you will not get access to those things unless you research them. Just like here, if I want to, if I want a kettle helmet, and then all of a sudden, but I want to work my way up to this helm, the Normans, nomads helm, I should say. You need to research these things. So if you're constantly got something being researched in these desks, then that will help you achieve your ability to make things later much faster. Always have something in the research. My tip with that one too would be, some things are quite hard, like there's some gear I'm still trying to knock off in here because they require straps. Pick things that you can see that you can get done fairly quickly, so that aren't going to use resources that you maybe would otherwise need. So straps in this case are probably something that I don't need. The studded shirt, I needed 4 straps to complete that, but I'm on tier 2 now, so the research tables have kind of changed a little bit, and I'm basically going to be researching other things anyway, so I may not need those particular items anymore because they are in this lower kind of tier bracket. But yeah, just wanted to show you that last, guys. Make sure you do look at this, this, I guess it's up here, the tech tree, because it does show you what things what you need to research in order to get where you want to get. So the rugged cough, if I wanted to get the outrigger's helmet, then I needed to research that one to get all the way there. So make sure you always got something in your research tab. Now, if this was helpful to you guys, please hit that like button. Consider subscribing. I'm going to be doing more tip videos and more gameplay videos as well for you guys to help you achieve. This is an amazing game. It's highly underrated. I'm not sure why people are missing this game, but it is super fun. And I hope to see you on the next video. Wombat out.